Hey everybody, welcome back to Wendy's Way. Today in our journey in fiber, I'm going to show you Mom's Bling. I guess is what I'm going to call it. It's a shawl that I just made for my mother. She looked at the coral shawl that I made for myself and thought, oh, I want something like that, only a little bit smaller so I can scarf it around the front of my neck. So this is what I came up with. I'm going to go from corner to corner, and I'm hoping that maybe if I get the right angle, the camera may pick up the silver sparkles in the fabric. I'm not sure. It certainly doesn't show them as well as the eye does. But there is a silver, it's actually, oh, there we go. Now you can see it. It's called Lurex. And that is the silver shine that you see in the yarn. And the yarn itself, naturally, coming from me, it would be Ice Yarns. I'm not exclusive to Ice Yarns, but pretty close, pretty close. It is called Magic Glitz. And as you can see, it is 95% acrylic and 5% Lurex. 100 grams, 360 meters, which approximates 394 yards per skein. And I used 2 skeins to make this shawl. The yarn that you see here to the left of the candle, that was what was left out of the second skein after I crocheted this shawl. And oh boy, I'm not sure how long it is edge to edge. But, you know, it's probably 27 inches top to bottom, approximately. I did not have a pattern for this. I just started it and finished it off the cuff, the way I always do. And I'm not the best at tutorials, but for those of you who are familiar with crochet and tend to do things off the cuff the way I do, I apologize to those who don't that I can't really share what I did here. But as you can see, I started off with a circle. I don't do the magic loop because I've never tried. I just, you know, like chain 4 and finish the circle with a slip. And then I put, I think it was 4 double crochet, chain 2, 4 double crochet. And I worked out from there. You go up and down, up and down. Every time you come to the middle, you'll put 2 stitches on one side and then chain 2 and then 2 stitches in the next one. And then keep going with a single stitch in each one until you get to the end. So you're going back and forth, back and forth. And when you get to the end, you put 3 stitches in the last stitch. So you're increasing by putting 3 stitches in the last stitch on each end, and you're putting 2 stitches, 2 chain, and 2 stitches in the middle of each one as you go. And you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until it's as big as you desire it to be, or you run out of yarn. Whatever comes first. Just a little, let's see if I can capture what I've probably done here. After the double crochets, typically between each stitch change, I would do at least 1 if not 2 rows of half double, just to give it a clean finish in between the styles of stitches that I was making. I went from my double crochet stitches, and this little section here is alternating single and double. And here, I did a treble crochet and then a front post. Don't remember if it was double or half double. And then another treble crochet in back post. And I alternated front and back post. I apologize. Not just front, but I alternated front and back post. So it kind of looks like you've got this edging. It's really, can't see the texture of it a lot, but it's very textured. Alternating front and back post with the line in the middle. Some more half doubles. And then here, you know, it was just a matter of, basically it was like double crochet, chain one, skip one, double crochet, chain one, skip one. And then in the next row, it was like a triple crochet, chain one, skip one, triple crochet to make these openings here. And then again, you know, the half doubles in between. Sorry, my back is telling me stop bending over the table. We'll switch hands for a minute. Alrighty. Now this section here is also quite textured. It turned out really cool. Kind of in rows. Oh, I wish you could see it in person. This is a combo that I've not done before. But it looks really nice and it has puffy rows to it. And it is simpler than anything you could even imagine. It's simply alternating half double, treble, half double, treble, half double, treble. And that's all I did the whole way along. When I made my increases, I made sure they were both the same stitch in the two chains. You know, I wasn't alternating on my increases. And then what did we do? Oh, this row is kind of interesting. Nope, that's not it. What am I looking at? There, that's where I am. I did a row of double, treble crochet. You know, where you yarn over 3 times and run it all off. And then after that row of double treble, I came back alternating front and back half double post. So that made, again, it's hard to see, it made every other stitch stand up and every other stitch fall back. So it gave it some good texture. Then I gave it some more single double alternating, another one of those treble half double post alternating front and back, and then treble post alternating front and back. And, you know, some more of those, excuse me, double chain skip double, treble chain skip treble, some more half doubles, and then we made the border, which I think looks pretty cute. And it was easier than you would imagine. If I remember correctly, I would give it a single crochet or a half double, one or the other, I don't remember. And chain about 5, skip 3, and single crochet. Chain 5, single, chain 5, single. And then on the next row I came through and I did, 2 or 3 singles, and then chain 3, and then 3 singles again. So it kind of looks like a picot. It's kind of a picot stitch. Shh, I've got a chihuahua making noise back there. Annie, really? Do you have to be so naughty? Anyway, I'm hoping you can see it. It looks like it's focusing pretty fair. You know, it just kind of made a picot stitch when you put those single crochets on the chain, and then in the middle you chain 3 and put 3 single crochets again. You know, it just gives it a real nice point, a nice bump. You know, if you look close or stick your finger in there, you can tell that's a chain 3, but, and that's how I did the end, the corner, I mean. You know, 3 stitches. And anyway, this, I think, is absolutely, oh, I have fallen in love with shawls. I have gathered a plethora of shawl patterns, and I'm going to use them to, you know, review and create with a lot of new yarns that I have gotten from Ice and from other sources. I've ordered some yarn through Hobby, and every now and then I'll grab some either at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or wherever I see something cool. So I'll let you know and I'll clue you in. But this, I think, is what I'm going to call Mom's Bling. Self-striping. That's the one thing I forgot to say about the yarn. It's self-striping. It really looks like you took your time and you staggered those colors, and it really looks like it was difficult, but it wasn't, because it's all done by the skein. Oh, one more thing I forgot to show you. I did put a border on the top edge, and you know, I could block it and it would lay a little flatter, a little straighter, but you know, it's going to be hanging around your neck. It doesn't have to be an absolute perfect edge, but that border, it worked out really well, really smooth. It's simply single crochet 2 rows, single crochet one way, single crochet back the other way, and I think it blended in real well. Ended up with the light to medium gray on that last stretch. So that is it. That is all. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this incredible candle that I got at Hobby Lobby the other day when I was shopping with my bestie. I thank you all for joining me at Wendy's Way. I do pray that the good Lord who blesses me each and every day of my life will bless you as well, today and always. Amen.